Good morning, beautiful tribe. Welcome to those of you that are joining on the replay. Hang tight with me while we wait for others to join us live, okay? And while you're waiting, just begin to breathe full and slow and deep into your body and bring yourself fully present. I'm glad you're here. Okay, good morning. I see some of you logging on. As always, say hi in the comments so I know who's joining me. Welcome. Good morning, Arnell. Hi, Michael. As you guys log on and we're waiting for others to join us, just begin to breathe full and slow and deep into your body and bring yourself fully present to the call and to the moment. Hi, Jeff. Good morning, Valana. So at 7 o'clock straight up, I'm going to hang tight for 1 minute. And at 7:01, I'll jump right in. Hello, Suzanne. As we're waiting for others to join us, everybody just focus on your breath and begin to take it full and deep into your body and just put your focus on your own heart chakra and begin to activate that, recognizing that all the wisdom of your eternal beingness resides right there. That's mind-boggling if we really stop and think about it. So I'm going to wait just a little bit longer because I know people are having technical difficulties. All right, I see a couple more logging in. Okay, say hello if you've joined us. Let me see who's here. I'm not going to have you put your 2 words in the comments today, but I do want you to check in with yourself. 2 words that would describe what you're experiencing. Just bring that into your own awareness right now. Okay, I'm going to take my eyes off of the comments and the part of the screen that lets me see people are logging on. Okay, hello everybody. So on Thursday, or Friday rather, my temporary cap fell off my front tooth. So if I look different to you today, it's because I'm missing part of my front tooth. And fortunately for me, I was able to get another emergency dental appointment at 2 o'clock today. So I only have to look like a dork for a few more hours. So I just want to get that out of the way in case you're wondering what's up with Mark's mouth as you're looking. So I want to ask you right in this moment, what can you pull into your awareness right now that would activate sincere, undeniable, full-fledged experience within your being of gratitude? What do you need to think of? Who do you need to think of? What thought would allow you to activate gratitude in your beingness right now? I'm inviting you to do that. Imagine we're all sitting in a circle at a campfire and we're all activating our own personal experience that's undeniable to us of gratitude. It's a beingness. It's a sensation. It's a way of being that is super high vibrational, and it can be activated on demand. I want all of us to bring that to the circle right now. And as you are feeling that gratitude, before I deliver the message, I want to encourage you, especially this week on the heels of the message I'm going to share with you, to become much more intentional, much more skilled. It's a development, it's a skill development to activate gratitude and to express gratitude. You can learn to live in a perpetual state of gratitude simply by being aware of how often you express it. There's a way to amp up your the volume or the intensity or the brightness, if you will, of the gratitude you're feeling and of the gratitude you're expressing and of the gratitude you are transmitting. The easiest way is to always express thanks. The fastest energetic bridge that we can build in relationship to anybody we're in relationship with and with ourselves is through gratitude. It's the highest level of vibration just under appreciation and love. Highest frequency. We take expressing gratitude, which is transmitting it, for granted. Somebody hands us a piece of paper and we say thanks. You can elevate that experience by looking them in the eyes and saying thank you. Just adding the word you in the transmission, boom, it amplifies your experience and the other person's. If we're amplifying each other's experience, what are we doing? We're consciously supporting emanation from more than just ourself, transmission into the universe. Somebody invites you to dinner. After you have the experience and you go home, even after you've hugged them and you said thank you, you can elevate your conscious way of being by reactivating it in the person you've already expressed it to. You can send them a text. Let me back up just to the piece of paper. You can elevate the expression and the transmission of gratitude from thanks to thank you. You can take it to the next level by looking the person in the eyes, saying, thank you, Valana. You can elevate the passing of the paper beyond the name by naming the activity. Thank you, Valana, for bringing me this piece of paper. Expansion, expansion, expansion. Nobody's aware that you're doing it intentionally, but the transmission is stronger and the experience is stronger. Thank you, Valana, for bringing me this piece of paper. This information is going to be incredibly helpful for me, and you just saved me 20 minutes. Now you're transmitting how that simple act of the other person, that you're simply stating what is true, you're amplifying your state of being in gratitude. You do that regularly, all day, every day, and you will be amazed at how everything around you starts feeling different. Are you tracking with me? Super important, fun game to play. People will feel so connected to you, and what you will have done is activated their ability to express gratitude and experience it and reverberate it and transmit it out to the world more than their conscious mind is picking up, because you're transmitting way more than just your words and that action. They're going to feel good and they're going to feel elevated, but you're going to have contributed way more. Put that on the back burner for just a moment. So you're probably aware social media is on fire with remarkable photographs of the sky being affected, unlike we've really been able to experience collectively as a result of social media allowing us to share our experiences in real time. We are in an accelerated and amplified experience of solar flares hitting our electromagnetic field of the planet. That's creating these beautiful colors in the sky. But it's far more than just the beauty of creation reflecting to us something to enjoy. Remember, I've been saying when the moon passed in front of the sun in April in that solar eclipse, there was an explosion in your heart, an activation of dormant DNA coming online because physically we've been prepared to hold that bandwidth. At the same time, the moon finished its course in front of the sun emerged different. Science was telling us just before that there was this emerging hole in the middle of the sun that was large enough to put 30 Earths in that space. The sun is different. The energy of the sun is different. I'm just going to give you a bottom line of on our Magical Monday in just 15 minutes and less now. This energy is part, remember we were told this year is the year of quantum leap, and we got the quantum activation of this quantum leap in April at the eclipse. Astrologers will tell you all the stacked planetary phenomenon, more than just this solar activity that was a result of the eclipse shifting the sun. There's all these other things that are at play. But right now we are in the aftermath of these solar flares that are going to continue. We have been activated into a 14-year cycle of off the chart solar activity. We're just in the building stage. This weekend was the climax of this round. These energies come in spurts. They're not predictable outside of the fact that the solar activity is predictable and recordable, but no one can tell when the next surge is going to come. And when these surges come, it's like a packet of energy, of information that is now in resonance with the explosion of your dormant DNA that came online for you to receive and respond to. Bottom line, these surges, these packets of information that are being uploaded into our beingness, and it's more like they're being activated because your infinite wisdom already contains it. Our brain can understand a download, but it's really an upload from within, from this explosion of dormant energy that's come online that we can interact with. Bottom line, this is about radical, sporadic, unpredictable, boom, change. Boom, change. Boom, change. It's already percolating in you. Do you remember 2 weeks ago I said, pay attention to the synchronicities. Say yes to things that you wouldn't ordinarily say yes to, because these agents of change are trickling in very natural, synchronistic ways. You're already feeling it. You're already feeling something's up for me. And now with these solar flares, people, places, and things are going to pop in to help execute the change. Some of these changes are going to seem unpleasant if you're in resistance. Over the weekend, I got, bombarded. My dad was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and 5 minutes before that, we got the phone call that his girlfriend of 12 years that he hasn't seen in 6 months because her dementia is so bad and she doesn't remember him, she's in hospice and she will be passing in 3 to 5 days. That information devastated my father, and then he got the message, got the information that he's got bladder cancer. Boom, boom, change, right? These shocking types of information they're happening for our highest good. It does not mean we don't get to feel our sadness and whatever natural emotional response. But if we can posture ourselves in not resisting, remember last week I said, what happens when you allow yourself to feel something minus the label, right? And we were encouraged to just pay attention to that because we were told 3 years ago, as the frequencies heighten and we stay tuned to them, we're going to develop a new relationship with our emotions. That explosion in your heart chakra has a different understanding of the emotional guidance system of source within you, absent of the imprints we all received around emotions, which was primarily women are too sensitive, stop feeling, and men don't show weakness, stop feeling, right? That's bottom line, the imprints of the emotional guidance system, and it fucked us all up. But we're not tuned to that anymore. And so we're being invited to develop a new interaction with the sensations of energetics that are moving through us and paying attention to it, because your inner guidance knows how to interact with this far more than the imprints of our wounded third dimensional mind. I'm talking a lot because there's a lot to give you right now. So these energies are about surprise. Remember I said about 18 months ago, when the obstacles hit the world stage and it starts to affect all of us personally, we're going to surprise and amaze ourselves. Boom, packets of energy, surprise. Surprise what you're willing to put yourself out in. Surprise in the courage that you are having on this absent of fear energy you're tuning to. Surprise in how you're navigating relationships in a very new way that are feeling exciting, a little scary because it's different, but stimulating and compelling, right? All of this is going on. At the same time, it's all possibility and potential. You must choose. You must continue to choose to emerge into a different way of being than your wounded persona. You must choose. But you're also being empowered to choose with so much more confidence. Remember on the, and I'm sure you don't, but I'm going to remind you now, on the Saturday energy update, I said these energies are going to bring a sense of, they're going to bring a sense of 6 C words: confused, cluttered, and chaotic, right? And clear, confident, compassionate. We're moving into a really elevated experience of compassion. You can't force it. It's just an awareness. Confused, cluttered, chaotic. You might have felt that this weekend, and on the roller coaster ride, you might have felt more clear, confident, and compassionate than you have in a very long time. And then all of a sudden something happened, and wait, I'm feeling confused again. And the message is, don't be in resistance. Don't judge when you have a wave of confusion or feel cluttered or contracted or chaotic. Embrace it. Ask the question or present the opportunity. Show me what you'll show me, and just stay fluid. And through all of this roller coaster ride of confused, cluttered, chaotic, clear, confident, and compassion, your best friend, your superpower is going to be put your focus on becoming a stronger experiencer and transmitter and receiver of intentional expressions of gratitude. Keep your Indiana Jones hat on. The metaphor for stay in curiosity, looking for clues to how and when and where can I improve my expression of gratitude. Then just notice, just pay attention. What's the response I'm getting back? What's the shift that's happening in me? I'm going to end here. I'm a couple minutes over. Those of you, these packets of change that are coming in, those of you who are still intertwined in relationships that are not serving you at the highest level, that you've been teetering back and forth. Should I get out? What should I do? Be on the lookout. You're going to feel empowered. If you know that that you've overridden the length of time that a particular relationship, whether it would be a significant other, a spouse, a business partner, a friend, it doesn't matter what the category is. If you know that you've overstayed that relationship out of fear, know that these packets of energy are going to present an opportunity for you to intentionally move out, or they're going to create an opportunity for you to have a negative experience that will force you out. Not because you're being punished, because you're not a vibrational match to that. So the universe will stimulate circumstances to keep you in your alignment, but it's possibility and potential, and we must choose. So keep your Indiana Jones hat on, be in gratitude, and be open to surprises. It's a magical time right now. Enjoy the process and enjoy the ride. That's where I'm going to leave you for today. There's only love for you here. Bye for now.